fell in love with Mercy. She's so sweet. Hi everyone, let me introduce this book. It is called Mercy Suarez Cannot Dance by Meg Medina. It's the next story of Mercy Suarez Changes Gears, a juvenile literature awarded Newbery Medal in 2019. As you can guess from her family name Suarez, it's a story about a Hispanic girl living in the States. Mercy is a 7th grader girl living in a little town in Florida. It's a story about her family, her school life, how she grows up overcoming the tough times. So let me introduce 3 things that I found attractive about the story. First, the strong family ties. I've often heard that family is so important in Hispanic culture, and you can find it true in the story. Mercy lives with a big family. Mom, dad, her big brother Lori, and not only that, she also lives with her grandparents, her aunt who is a single mother, and her little twin sons. Sometimes Mercy gets upset when she has to take care of the 2 little naughty boys who drive her crazy. And as a teenager, she quarrels with her mom and dad. But basically, she loves her family, and her family is proud of Mercy too. Second, friendship. There's a girl called Edna in her class. She's a queen of the class, kind of Miss Popular, very smart, very pretty, and her family is rich and she is always bossy. In the first volume, Edna is so mean to Mercy, but in the second volume, even Edna changes little by little, and finally she stands up to protect Mercy and her friends. Not only Mercy, but Edna is also growing up, overcoming her own pains and hardships. That's what I like about this story. I love Edna too. And the third attractive point of the book is Hispanic culture. I learned some Spanish words through the book, such as abuela, tía, muchachos, bienvenido, te acuerdas. I will never forget these words. There are some Hispanic culture in the story too. Mercy's aunt, Tia Ines, is a dance teacher. She teaches merengue, a capoeira dance originated from the Dominican Republic and Haiti. So after reading the book, I watched some merengue dance videos on the internet. They are so cool! And I also learned about Ratoncito Perez for the first time. In Spanish-speaking countries in Latin America, when children lose one of their milk teeth, they should put it under their pillow, because while they are sleeping, a rat Perez visits them and replaces the tooth with a coin, just as a tooth fairy does in other countries. Ratoncito Perez is so cute! Some racism is described in the story too. For example, Mercy's big brother Lori is a very smart boy. He's a genius, very good at math and science. So one boy says behind his back, that boy got in a good university because he's from a poor Latino family. Or there's a scene in which another mean boy imitates Hispanic students' English accent just to make fun of them. But as a whole, I thought that Mercy and other Hispanic children mingle with other classmates pretty well. Everybody has their own backgrounds, and at the same time, they are trying to cherish their friends' traditions as well. That's what I like about the children in the book. I love this book and will read the 3rd volume definitely. Thank you for listening!